Good day, friends. It's Alvin here, your trusted voice from Green Ground, ready to walk you through today's compelling stories with that signature blend of insight and warmth. Let's settle in and explore together the currents shaping our world today, June 29th, 2025. Let's begin with a remarkable moment unfolding in Central Africa, a beacon of hope in a region long marked by tension. Recently, a peace agreement was signed between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda, brokered in the heart of Washington, D.C. This accord is more than just words on paper. It represents a significant stride toward stability in an area that has known too much conflict. For years, the eastern regions of the Congo have been plagued by violence, displacing millions and costing countless lives. Now, with the two nations agreeing to respect each other's territorial integrity and cease hostilities, there's a real possibility that peace could finally take root. This deal not only aims to end the bloodshed, but also opens doors for investment in the Congo's vast mineral wealth, vital to the global transition to cleaner energy technologies. It's a moment that carries immense promise for the people on the ground, for Africa's stability, and for the broader geopolitics that ripple beyond the continent's borders. Yet, the path ahead is delicate, and much will depend on whether all the involved parties, including groups that did not participate in the talks, embrace this new chapter with sincere commitment. Moving from Africa to the wider stage, the call for global solidarity and unwavering support for development echoes strongly today. At a recent international conference led by the United Nations, the challenges facing the Global South were front and center, challenges that require sustained cooperation and investment. Even as financial contributions have faced recent cuts, the message from Spain's Secretary of State for International Cooperation rings clear. Our shared responsibility to support development efforts remains very much alive. This conversation is a reminder that while borders may divide us geopolitically, the issues of poverty, education, and infrastructure demand a collective response. The Global South's progress is not just a regional concern, it's a cornerstone of global stability, equity, and ultimately shared prosperity. On a more somber note, the international community is turning renewed attention to a crisis that continues to deepen beneath the surface, the global drug problem. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime has warned that despite ongoing efforts, this issue is expected to worsen. This warning coincided with the recent International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, reinforcing the urgent need for strategies that go beyond enforcement. Prevention, education, and health services must be at the core of any meaningful response. The complexity of drug abuse and illicit trafficking touches every corner of the globe, impacting not just individual lives, but entire communities and nations. It's a challenge calling for compassion as much as coordination, reminding us that behind the headlines are real people whose futures depend on our collective choices. Turning our gaze to the United States, the Supreme Court has opened a new and somewhat uncertain chapter regarding birthright citizenship. The court's decision to allow a Trump administration executive order aimed at ending this long-standing policy to proceed signals a significant shift. While the justices did not rule on the policy's constitutionality itself, their move lifts nationwide injunctions, letting the policy advance in most states. This development introduces legal complexities and leaves many questions unanswered. Birthright citizenship has been a foundational aspect of American identity and law, and any changes to it are bound to spark intense debate and scrutiny. This moment serves as a reminder of how legal interpretations can ripple through society, influencing individual lives and national narratives alike. Shifting to a vital region that never fails to command attention, Iran's foreign minister has issued a significant diplomatic statement amid ongoing tensions in the Middle East. While the exact details are being closely analyzed, the implications touch on Iran's relations with Israel and the broader regional security landscape. Countries like Pakistan and others are watching closely, reflecting the delicate balance of diplomacy and power in this part of the world. Such statements carry weight far beyond their immediate context, often signaling shifts in strategy or openness to dialogue. In a region where every word can tip the scales, this diplomatic move invites both caution and hope as international actors navigate a path toward, hopefully, greater stability. Before we close, let's take a brief step back in time. Today marks a milestone in technology history, the anniversary of the first iPhone's release back in 2007. Over the past 18 years, more than 2.3 billion iPhones have found their way into pockets, purses, and hands around the globe. This device revolutionized how we connect, communicate, and engage with the world. It transformed technology from a mere tool into an integral part of daily life, reshaping industries and cultures alike. As we reflect on this anniversary, it reminds us how innovation can redefine human experience and continue to inspire new horizons. So, from peace deals in Africa to pressing global challenges, from evolving legal landscapes in the United States to delicate diplomacy in the Middle East, and finally to celebrating a technological icon. Today's stories weave a rich tapestry of our shared world. I hope this reflection leaves you informed, intrigued, and inspired, poised to engage with the moments that matter. If you enjoyed this journey through the news, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your thoughts are what keep this conversation alive and vibrant. Be sure to check the description for additional information and links to explore these stories further. And I genuinely look forward to hearing your insights and questions in the comments below. Until next time, this is Alvin from Green Ground, wishing you a day full of curiosity and grace.